So if you open this document, you're gonna have a public document. It looks like this. Okay, let's go here first. Right? Everyone will go. This is 13.
Can you shut your door?
Okay.
Shut the door, cause
Yes.
What's the name of the thing in Canvas?
The name of the Canvas module is the Onshape certification test. So here in your module 2, right here, this is a PDF file. Okay, everyone open this document. It's a public document. Now it says document is view only. What do? We make a copy. Again, just like Google document, once you make a copy, it's yours. Right, so let's make a copy. So, when you make a copy, again, when you name, right, don't just say copy. You can put your name here. It's just easier for you to identify later, right?
I'm sorry. Can you just rewind? What are they doing now?
So, right now they are uploading the lesson, basically,
Okay.
the document that we're going to be working on.
Okay. In Canvas.
In Canvas, yes.
Okay.
And yeah. Okay. So once you make a copy, yes. Yes, it does that because those are reports. You don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I know. I can actually see that in the versions. Okay. Did everyone make a copy already? Let's do this first because this is question 13 and 14. If I walk you through this, this is an example. At the same time, this is going to be an assignment you can build on to work on the other questions. You good? You good? Okay. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's not that one. Question again. Question 13. Question 13, 14. So, right here. Right here. I think you click the 10, 12.
That's the PDF has the
Okay, so once you have this, right? So we made a copy. You rename that to. So question: how many documents do we have in the tabs? Two. Okay. So what is this document? Is this a part studio or is this an assembly studio? This is an assembly studio, right? If you look at that, tells you here assembly, right? And you can tell by the icon, right? So if this is an assembly studio, we can actually move these, right? Yeah, we can. And if something is moving, if you click on this, we can find the, what do you call that again? The what? The triad manipulator, right? So we can manipulate these. So if you move this, it's moving. If you move this, this is moving, 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 right? So this, what we call, this is the vice grip or lock pliers, right? So I was actually gonna bring one today, but I forgot. So this one is fixed, right? This one is not moving. Remember, when we have an assembly, one of the parts has to be fixed, right? And notice that this is fixed and the origin is right there, right?
Lay a paper. Can I see this
Okay.
one?
Now, do we need to create an assembly file here? No more, because this is already an assembly file. So look at our objective, right? The Revolut. Which do you think are the Revolut mates here? I'm gonna point them out, and I'm just gonna call them A, B, C. For example, this I'm going to put this together. That's why I needed that sample that I forgot. But if we put this together, do you think this is, who has seen a vice grip? Anyone?
Which one?
A lock pliers. Okay. Question. Is this, when I connect this to this hole, is this going to be a Revolut mate or a fastened mate? Is it fixed or is it moving? It's fastened, right? So I'm going to use the fastened mate here first, right? Again, there is no particular order, right? You can begin with the Revolut. It's just my preference, or sometimes what I'm saying is there's no particular order. There's no correct order or wrong order. As long as you find the mates properly, it's okay. So let's fasten this, right? And I just need to find which mate connector. If I hover here, I want this, right? It's the center of this arc. Click. And then, how many mate connectors do I need in any mate? 2, right? So that's 1. And then, where do you think is the next one, right? This one, this one. Okay, what's the trick that I need to do if I need to see that dots and they don't disappear? Shift, very good. Okay, so I'm gonna hold shift because I don't want the middle one, I want this one, right? Okay, so it's fastened already. Okay, everyone do that. Fasten the.
Is it the middle one or all the way to the?
Well, it's the. Remember your. So zoom. Okay, I'll show you again. Right, you want. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in. Like, if you want this.
What's that?
By the way, you're probably asking. So if I go back here, right, and I'm gonna look at that document, I'll show you where that is. Right. Or I can just scroll through here. Okay. If you see this drawing, you will see here, right? That's if you look at your paper drawing, the blue, the gray one. The gray one is right here, right? It's you see that that part where this blue part is this blue handle that's fixed to the origin, and this gray part is fixed to the. Okay, so back there. So okay, so I need this edge. Let me just do this and then I'll zoom in, right? there. Then I'm going to go here and look at that cylinder, but I'm going to choose the outermost, or you can also choose this one, right? Right? Am I right? Okay, I can also choose this one. Right. So again, some of you I see you're trying to catch this. As long as the mate connector appears, right? If I hover onto this circumference, right? I can see that mate connector appearing already. I can just click that. Then I have two mates. So now this is fastened. Again, F for fit. Who has a question?
I got it.
Okay, very good. Okay, now let's apply the Revolut mate. Let's some of you are moving ahead over. That's fine. So we will apply a Revolut mate between this mate connector and this mate connector right here. Right? Okay, Revolut mate. Again, the Revolut mate has 2 degrees of freedom, right? I will choose the middle part of this. Okay. Click. I will choose the middle part of this cylinder. Look, I don't even have to orbit, right, to look into that part. In fact, if you hover here, it will try to understand that you're looking at that geometry, right? And then you're trying to access that cylindrical geometry and you want that center mate connector. Right? Then okay. You can pull this down. So it looks like that's not where you want it, or is that where you want it? So where should it be? Lower jaw? Okay, so cancel this. It should be here, or you applied the wrong. Let's do this first. Someone told. Okay. I'm gonna do the lower jaw first, right? Hit Revolut. Okay, question. Do I have to manipulate this lower jaw? Yes or no? Do I have to? Do I have to use the triad manipulator and say, okay,
No.
do that? I don't need to. Look, I can actually, as long as I know where the mate connectors are, right? That's actually, so that's why I'm saying this is more powerful than SolidWorks. So for example, if I use the Revolut mate, I just need this mate connector right here in the middle, right? And then I'm gonna look at the mate connector right there, right? That's where I want those two to connect, right? Now, what happens if I see this? What do I need to play with? This one, right? Reorient either that or this one. I can either flip the primary axis, which is not that what I want, but I can also reorient my axis. So I can probably flip that, and you can play around with this and you will eventually find out where it needs to be. So does this look like it? Yes, because if I now do this, it looks right. Okay, so one, do I need to use the well, sometimes it's helpful if you use the triad manipulator to move the parts closer together, but you can always eventually modify that after you connect the main connectors. Either reorient the axis or flip the primary axis. Okay. Yeah, that piece. We made a mistake, right? So, and you will see that if you compare that to the drawing later, it's not how it looks like. That's why we have to do this.
So we did the blue piece first and then we're gonna redo it.
Yes. So that's why you have to bring that jaw first. So you have to.
What was the question?
How do I stop it from meshing into itself?
Yeah, later we will apply the limits. Make this, if you want, you can go ahead and make this plane,
Yes.
parallel to that plane. This, you will have a plane here. Make a parallel mate to this plane. So this will be constricted to this. No, the plane. You see how you have a plane there,
Like right
shifts
here?
up. Not that one. This one, yeah, that plane and the plane on top. You can use a parallel mate to do that. That's
Oh,
in fact,
you're
that's
right.
what, yeah. That's your yes. Okay, choose, zoom in. Okay, hit revolute. Okay, and then just choose the middle. Okay, zoom in.
This one?
No, not that one, but the middle part. So if you put your mouse inside that
It's
face,
not gonna let me.
it will. Look, zoom it. Yeah. Okay, it will.
Right
No,
here?
no. There. See, hold shift, yeah, and go there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's-
And then to this piece, right?
Yes.
The inside of.
the inside of this cylinder. You can.
Okay, wrong way.
Again, you're
Wrong
wrong.
way. Mine, my stuff is over here. Do you know how to like move mine? Oh, there we go.
There. That orientation. Yep. Perfect. Yep. Oh no, that's it. Yep.
It did it go.
Because okay. Can you remove those again? Yeah, remove those. Okay, move this closer to you where. Okay, let's do it again.
This one?
The middle one. Yep. Remember, it has to be centered. That's why you're looking for the center. Okay.
Other way.
There. You know you can move this, right?
I can?
Yes.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Okay, click. There. Okay. So zoom out so you see the orientation. Zoom out.
I don't like my
Yes. And maybe look at there. Okay. Now let's play with the primary axis of there. One more there.
But it's going.
Accept. No,
through-
that's fine. Accept.
it's going
Then you
through-
can move that down. So
Something's
you
wrong.
can move it down.
Something's wrong.
No. Let's see. The Revolut mates are. No, this one is. Remember, it automatically
This one's my
activates.
first one wrong.
So why did it mate?
I don't know.
I'll do it and then I will undo it and then you do it. Okay.
No.
Okay. So I'll
Okay,
remove
wait, so the
this.
first
Just
one-
remove this one.
okay.
Delete. Okay.
Revolute.
So
What are we doing?
we have a different. Okay.
Yeah.
Do it again. Revolut mate.
Okay.
You'll get there. Revolut mate.
This one?
Revolut. The middle one. The middle. There. And then the middle one. This one. There. Okay. Green. Okay. No more errors.
Is that okay?
Yes. I mean, look, you can move it. Remember, it's a Revolut mate. You can move that. Okay, what's the next Revolut mate? We don't need to put a limit on that right now. So we're not okay. So again, this one, let's put a revolute mate between this joint, this cylinder, and this cylinder, right? So another revolute mate. Again, I'm gonna access that middle part of the geometry of that cylinder, and then the middle part of this, right? Shift, click. Okay, so accept. So now we have this, right? Okay, you can look at the right view and try to play around. Yeah, so you have this. This is moving. This is moving. Right. Where do we put this? In between what geometry? This one, right? We need to put that in here. Okay, can you guys try that if you have not done it yet? So I'll do that and so again, revolute mate. Be careful with the mate connector. So is it this one? Or this one? Look, if I hover here, it's gonna show me these three dots. I don't need this one, I don't need this one, I don't need this one. I need the middle one, right? Click. So where is that mated? Here, here, or here? A, B, C. Huh? B, right? The middle one, right, Kenson? Okay, so accept F again. F. Don't forget your shortcut keys, guys. It's very important. So right side view. Now that's mated there. Yeah. This one is tricky, but. Revolute, that's Revolute because so well, not even that was nice one, but oh yeah, I hope he's there. Yeah. I think he's there. Okay, this is Revolute, this is Revolute, this is this is fastened mate, this is Revolute. How do you know where the mates are? Shortcut key. Letter M? No. Letter K or J, right? Look, oh sorry. These are the mate connectors, which is letter K. You toggle them, you will see, okay, those are the mates. But if you want to see where the mates are, you can type J or hit J, right? See, you see, if I hit J, I will see where the mates are. Okay, this is a Revolute mate, this is a Revolute mate, this is a Revolute mate, this is a fastened mate. Of course, you can, if you want to hide them and you want to see them, just hover to your feature tree. You will see, okay, click this one, you will see where it is. Click this one, you will see where they are. So that's how you locate where those things are. Okay, who has seen a vice grip again? Emmanuel, you said you've seen a vice grip. What will this mate be if I put it inside this hole? Cylindrical mate or slide for now, because this was simplified to where you really don't have a screw here. You're not twisting this, right? Well, the actual device, you have to twist this for this to go in and out, right? So right now we're just gonna use a slider mate. Okay, so where do we find those mates? So again, so we have a slider. What's the mate connector? We can use this mate connector. Again, we're just looking for that yellow thing, right? So that mate connector and which one? This one. Okay, this mate connector, right? Accept. So now we have a slider mate. Again, we're not, later we're gonna put limits because really this is unrealistic, right? It does not go through. That's why we will use our other mates later for this to. So again, we just need two mate connectors. That one, yeah, that geometry. F for type.
This one?
Yes.
What was the question?
What type of geometry are? Where do they find the mate? Basically, where do they find the mate connector? So, is that it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just like that.
There you go.
This.
Yes, that's geometry. Yeah.
Why is it mine as far out as yours?
Well, you remember that's a slider mate. You can move
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah. Exit out. I mean, you can hit the check and then. Or is that over here?
Oh, no.
So you're doing this. You will. Okay, the last this one. So can you guess what this mate should be? Connected. Can you try to connect this and the connector in this part? What should that be? Fasten or Revolut? Okay, very good, Revolut. So can you do that before I do that? This and that. It can be, but it's just easier. Yes, that part is better. Yes. So okay, so again, the term here you're speaking about deep connectors. Where do you want it to join? So again, so you want that. No, that should be the slider. This one. Yeah, that's correct. That's Revolut, right? Now you're gonna
I made
hit
it a
this one. You're
slider.
gonna bring this one.
I made it a slider.
Oh, this one? No, that's not a slider. It's a Revolut. It's not. It's not going to slide. It's going to revolve around an axis.
Let me redo this.
Okay, try.
Okay.
So
This
Revolut.
is
Okay, let's see. Not that. Is that the center? Nope. Okay, that one. Okay, good. Yep. And then zoom in. Center. Very good. Oh, center. Yes. There. Accept. And then the slider. Where are this going in there is a slider mate, right? So where are the mate connectors?
It's not.
Actually, you remember it can be zoom in, right? So let's say remember the mate connectors are the 2 points that you want to connect, right? So let's say I want a point here. Let's say hover onto that geometry. Yeah, that one. Okay, click that one. So and then this geometry, the inner circle. Yeah, you see that those two connectors connect. And the mate is a slider. They're gonna slide.
But it's not supposed to be that close, right?
It does not have to. Remember, we're not putting any. Just hit. So you can now slide that. Remember, after we do that, it can be unrealistic for now until we put the limits. It can go through actually. Look, it can go through. It can go through that. Yeah, we haven't put the
Oh, is
limits.
that why
yet.
we're putting that on there?
Yes,
So that's a Revolut, right?
that's a Revolut. Yep.
Okay.
This one.
I got that part.
Okay, did we do the Revolut thing already? Hey, very good. So who did this without me showing you? Okay, great. Okay. Okay, so the yellow thing. Okay, I'm going to. So if you're thinking about where does that yellow thing go before I go there, right? I'd like for you to look at that drawing and look at this. Look at this page. Look at this section view right here. What does that tell you? This yellow hand, it's basically a cover. It's like an insulator, a rubber covering, right? You can place, and this is the handle, but this will give you a hint how that needs to be connected. So let me put my Revolut mate here first, right? Shift, shift. Right, so now see how they are all connected. If you move one, the others will have relative.
Is that one horror one? Those are there? Yeah.
Okay, so this rubber, if you want, you can. Like I said, you don't have to, but just so for your peace of mind, maybe I want to manipulate this first so that it's as close as possible to how I want this placed, right? Remember, we can use the manipulator. I'm going to rotate this about 180 degrees, right? So that it's going to be facing the other direction. If you see this manipulator, you can always type the number that you want this to end up positioning itself to. So right now it's 180 degrees, right? So that's how it looks like. And if you want, you can bring it closer here. Okay, I'd like for you to try that before I show it to you. It's going to be a fastened mate, right? It's not moving relative. Oh, he's
What do y'all think about this lesson so far?
It's helping me a lot. Like,
Yeah,
'cause,
him
with
going
the,
over it.
Yeah, it's helping me understand the mates because a lot of the other lessons use like the mates that we were learning about, so it's very helpful.
Okay. Have you ever saw one of those in real life? A grip?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes,
Okay.
my dad has a few of these.
Okay.
I have seen.
Yeah,
Have you?
no, not like this. But
So before
Now you know how to use it. Take it apart and put it together.
put it planar. Put it down. So put planar. You don't have to do activate.
What do you like about this lesson? What do you like about this lesson?
Well, I like putting stuff together in the real life, so getting
Okay.
to do it like computers, it's very interesting.
Okay. Have you ever saw one of those in real life?
Like a wrench grip?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Now you know how to put it together and take it apart, right?
Okay, do that again. Yes. No. Is this parallel to that? Are you solving the 14 or the 15?
Oh shoot, I'm not, I just assembled it.
Okay, you have to look at the question. Later, I'm gonna focus on the question.
most of it together.
Okay. Yes.
Hopefully it doesn't work.
Wait, go see.
So I have an exact answer for one of them. But the issue is they lie and set it to the cube table, but it's in the two.
That's not the angle is that. What is that?
Two is over 90.
Well, where's that? What's measurement is that measurement? Hover here. Hover onto that. You will see the hover there. That one. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, but that's 119 degrees. That's over 90, which makes it an obtuse
What
angle.
did they say? Acute angle?
Yeah.
Okay, but that's the number.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
they
they
probably-
got it wrong.
Mr. Paloma, I clicked the bottom handle, and then this happened.
Well, I'm done. You're done?
What do you mean?